Hello. It's a little windy, so I hope you can hear me, but made it to, where am I? Channel Islands. Made it to Channel Islands National Park. This morning I drove to Ventura to catch the ferry from the Ventura Harbor, which I actually was late for. I missed my ferry. It took me too long. I got stuck in traffic. Completely forgot about how bad LA traffic is. But thankfully there was another boat an hour later. This place is pretty cool. It's just a giant island. It's a series of islands. And the biggest one, the one I'm on, Santa Cruz Island. Look, there's a campground down there. You can see down there. That's not where I'm staying though. My campground is the only backcountry campground in this national park. And it's about 11 miles or so from the ferry drop-off point. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much it. Caught up now. Time to queue up on my hiking montage. Ran away, but there was a really cute fox right there. Hopefully I can get a video of him. The fog is finally starting to clear up and I got a little surprise. I actually got to see the ocean. Look at that. Alright, so trying out my fast pack, my pack, the minimal pack. I've only used it on a handful of other trips. Haven't really tried it for running yet, so trying out a couple miles of running, and so far it's pretty bad. It's pretty nice for running itself and fast packing. It's actually pretty good. Like, this doesn't bounce too much, and the chesticle area doesn't feel pretty bad. The sternum straps are pretty stretchy. It's holding up pretty well. Running's okay. So, and speaking of which, it's kind of flat, so I'm gonna run a little bit more. Made it to the campground. It's a very small campground. There's like 4 spots and they're all pretty close together, so pretty busy. And there's like a couple of groups there at 2 of the sites, so I ran away, hiding up on a little bit of a hill, found a little trail I was trying to explore, but apparently it just ends here unless I want to bushwhack, which The 2 months of bushwhacking, I don't really want to do that, so I'm probably just gonna walk back, maybe check out some trails nearby some more, and then have dinner and go to bed. So I'm totally betraying my ultralight roots. I brought an actual stove. Look at this. Look at this. There's a stove and a fuel can and a whole pot and a full-size spoon. Who even am I right now? Also bought this fancy-ass Patagonia provision stuff, which I've already poured in here. It looks pretty good. Here's some more of the healthy stuff I brought. I brought some of these crunchy chickpeas instead of chips. Got trail mix, of course. Bromeo bar for lunch. I even shelled out for these stupid expensive Daily Green packets that are disgusting, but they're good for me apparently. Also, I may or may not have also brought a couple packets of Taco Bell hot sauce. Time for the taste test. It's bland as fuck. Needs more salt and pepper and paprika and cumin and spice. I don't know. Let's see if the Taco Bell hot sauce can save it. It's a little better. I could use some Valentina though. Hey, good morning. A lot of people talk about doing like 10 by 10, but how about 0 by 10, huh? Woke up early, but then I slept in. Just kind of sat there and then took my time, ate some warm food, drank some warm coffee, which is pretty nice sometimes, I guess. Used the pit toilet. It's always very nice to have an actual pit toilet. Getting back to Scorpion Anchorage, which is where I got dropped off yesterday. There's 2 ways to get to Santa Cruz Island, one of the Channel Islands. There's 2 drop-off points. There's Scorpion Anchorage, Prisoners Harbor. I think most people, when they're heading to the backcountry site, they get dropped off at Prisoners Harbor, which is only about 3.5 miles away from the campsite. So if you get dropped off at Scorpion Anchorage, then it's anywhere between a 10 to question mark long hike. I ended up doing around 12 miles yesterday. And I think the way I'm going today is going to be another maybe 12 to 13. So I may actually do some more running today. Not right now though, because this uphill's kicking my ass. But if and when the list levels out or starts to go downhill, then maybe we'll run. I almost lost the camera because I couldn't find it. A little bit of single track, which is nicer than that road. And then the cool thing about it, this goes up there, and then it's gonna go along that bridge with these views. That's Scorpion Anchorage, Scorpion Cove. That's where I'm headed. So I just have to kind of go a little bit on this ridge. This is all the water I have left. Thankfully, Alright, so I made it back to the pier. Got like an hour to kill, so I think I'm just gonna probably just relax. I ended up doing around 12 miles in just under 4 hours. It's not too bad. Yeah, super fun. Channel Islands, it's really cool. Highly recommend visiting here, either as a day trip or as an overnighter. A lot of campgrounds. Del Norte campground is pretty nice. If you want to backpack, you can kind of stretch it out a bit. I didn't actually see most of the island. I saw about half of it. There's another whole section to the the east part of the island. Probably have a good excuse to come back to that. Go check that out next time. But for now, I'm gonna go find a place to nap and then catch the boat and head back to the mainland. Bye.